Hi, my name is Sally Hawthorne. I'm an instructor at the Art Institute of York, Pennsylvania, and we work with creative disciplines in different majors, and the people here are interested in art and design. My life without art in it is incomprehensible. I can't even think of what it would look like because it's been such an integral part of who I am and what I do. Ever since I was a little girl, my parents took me to art museums, and I drew and colored. Art class was my favorite class. When I went to college and I looked at the different majors that I could do, I was undeclared until my sophomore year, and I tried literature and history and other things that I was interested in, and I always went back to art. My career out of college was as a graphic designer, and then when I was 40, I became a teacher of art. So it's just incomprehensible to think about at any point in my life how I would have been without it, because it's such a piece of who I am. Without arts in the schools, will students be less imaginative? And I think one of the things that studies are showing is that we're raising students who are better test takers. They're better at knowing all the same information. So we have a whole group of people that are graduating from school knowing a lot of information, but a lot of the same information. And what art does is it broadens that scope of information. And as far as creativity and inventiveness is concerned, that the arts that offer divergent thinking, they're going to be the ones who are the innovators and the creators. And the question is going to be is, can you make that up when you go to college and you start taking arts and you start being involved in arts? Or is that something that if you haven't been brought up with it through grade school, is it something that's going to be gone? America really prides itself on its innovation, and it's really kind of frightening with arts taken out of the school that we're not raising children with those creative skills, those creative innovation and divergent thinking skills. So we're getting people who are very good at doing one thing, but not doing a broad spectrum of things. There's been so much emphasis put on test scores in the schools, and teaching to the tests, and instead of looking at the education of a student as a whole package, they're looking at particularly testing. But what they found in their studies is that students who are exposed to art and the thinking that art does actually do better on testing than by teaching only to the test. So there's evidence to prove that that's the case. And art not only helps with small motor skills physically, also helps with students moving around where during regular classroom activities they're sitting still, but it also helps mentally. It lets students think of information in a different way, leads to better problem-solving skills, leads to more divergent thinking, and so students who have art in their curriculum or do art on the side are really better prepared to do academic subjects.